Have you ever felt like you had a secret you couldn't tell anyone? A part of yourself you had to hide away? Well, today, we're diving into a story that's all about that feeling. A tale of two sisters, a magical kingdom, and the power of love that melted a frozen heart. Welcome back to the channel, and get ready to journey into the enchanting world of Disney's Frozen. Our story begins in the beautiful kingdom of Arendelle, home to two young princesses, Elsa and Anna. They were the best of friends, spending their days playing in the grand halls of the castle. But Elsa had a secret. She was born with the power to create ice and snow. One night, while playing, she accidentally hurts Anna with her magic. Terrified of her own powers, and with her parents' guidance, Elsa decides to conceal. Don't feel, don't let it show. She locks herself away, not just in her room, but within herself, leaving a confused and lonely Anna outside her door, constantly asking, "Do you want to build a snowman?" Years pass, and the gates of the castle are finally set to open for Elsa's coronation day. She's now a young woman, terrified that her powers will be exposed to the world. Anna, on the other hand, is ecstatic. She's bubbling with excitement, dreaming of meeting new people and maybe, just maybe, finding true love. And she does, or so she thinks. She meets the charming Prince Hans of the Southern Isles and, in a whirlwind romance, gets engaged on the very same day. When Anna asks for Elsa's blessing, the new queen refuses. The argument escalates, and Elsa's emotions spiral out of control. In a burst of fear and frustration, her icy powers erupt, shocking everyone and plunging Arendelle into an eternal winter. Panicked, Elsa flees to the North Mountain, but something incredible happens when she's finally alone. For the first time, she doesn't have to hide. She can be herself. And in one of the most iconic scenes in Disney history, she unleashes her full potential. As she sings the powerful anthem Let It Go, she creates a magnificent, shimmering ice palace. She sheds her royal, restrictive clothing for a sparkling ice gown, lets her hair down, and embraces the very power she's feared her whole life. She is free. Back in Arendelle, Anna feels responsible. She knows her sister isn't a monster. Determined to bring Elsa back and end the winter, she sets off on a brave journey. Along the way, she meets Kristoff, a rugged ice harvester, and his loyal reindeer, Sven. They're a bit rough around the edges, but their hearts are in the right place. And who could forget the most optimistic snowman in the world, Olaf, brought to life by Elsa's magic, who hilariously dreams of summer. When they finally reach the ice palace, Anna tries to reason with Elsa, but the queen is still consumed by fear. She believes she can't control her powers and that she's a danger to everyone, especially Anna. In another moment of panic, she accidentally strikes Anna again, this time in the heart. Kristoff knows they need help and rushes Anna to his adopted family, the trolls. The wise troll elder reveals that only an act of true love can thaw a frozen heart. Anna immediately thinks of Hans and his true love's kiss. They race back to Arendelle, but a shocking twist awaits. Hans reveals his true colors. He never loved Anna. He was just using her to seize the throne. He leaves her to freeze, her hair turning white as the ice in her heart spreads. Meanwhile, Hans tricks the kingdom into believing Elsa is a monster and goes to her ice palace to capture her. Elsa finds herself a prisoner back in her own castle, but her power is tied to her emotions, and as her despair grows, the storm outside rages even stronger. Olaf finds Anna and helps her realize that Kristoff is the one who truly loves her. They race against time to find each other in the blizzard. But then, Anna sees Hans about to strike Elsa with a sword. In that final moment, she has to make a choice. Save herself, or save her sister. Without hesitation, she throws herself in front of Elsa, turning into a solid ice statue just as Hans's sword comes down. Devastated, Elsa collapses and hugs her frozen sister, sobbing. And then, something magical happens. Anna begins to thaw. The act of true love wasn't a kiss from a prince. It was her own selfless sacrifice to save her sister. This realization is the key for Elsa. She finally understands that love, not fear, is the answer. With this new understanding, she is able to control her powers, ending the eternal winter and bringing summer back to Arendelle. Frozen isn't just a fairy tale. It's a powerful story about sisterhood, self-acceptance, and redefining what true love really means. It shows us that embracing who you are, flaws and all, is the real path to freedom. What's your favorite part of Frozen? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey back to Arendelle, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching.